Alistair always has to talk before I start the show. You guilty party, you. This show is brought to you by Suzuki Rivonia, the home of happy customers.
The Tom London Show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, down in KZN, there by the corner of Mozambique, South Africa, and the Indian Ocean, the one and only Tonya Curry joins us this afternoon. Walter Freden Park stands up for you. Look at you. You're looking all happy and fresh today. That's fantastic.
I put lipstick on.
You put lipstick on.
I put lipstick on.
I'm waiting for Alistair to come up with something, but he was not fast enough. In Germiston.
I'm keeping my tongue as close to the palate of my mouth as I can.
Good idea. In Germiston, underneath his house, underneath your house is soil, but underneath Alistair's house are zamazamas. Yeah. And the earth moves for Alistair every night. But
I should be so lucky.
not in the way you think. And
I
then
should be so lucky.
I'd like to introduce to the show and in studio today, Greg Norman, top South African artist, joins us. How's it, Greg?
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Lucky to have you here.
It's so flattering.
Well, you are. I mean, I'm going to show your art off in a moment, and people are going to go, we can't believe this. I'm about to show you some really
Thanks, Tom.
impressive artwork. Are you ready? Also, good morning or afternoon. It's after. I've had such a. Hold on. Can I stop everything for a second? Tonya, I've got two problems that happened today. I need to get them off my chest very quickly.
Okay, go.
Number one, I did a walk this morning. I walked to the shops, and there's a stone that sticks out of the ground on the way to the shops. And I always remind myself not to go near that stone. And today I didn't. And I took, in the words of an elderly man I met last week, I took a fall. And it was a proper fall, one of those Superman ones where your arms go and you launch. Yeah, I did a proper launch. I launched. I think if I was in the Olympics, I could have got a medal. But I launched and then I came down on my arm, my hands, and my knees. And the problem was that there was a little car driving past at the time, and I saw it stop. And the slower it went, the slower it went, the more embarrassed I got, because I knew someone in that car was going, look at that old man, or that drunkard or whatever, he just fell. Maybe we should stop. And so I was trying to get up before anybody said, are you okay? And I got up faster than a speeding train or bullet. And then check this out. Check right there. Look, injuries. Look, I took a fall. I've just got injuries. I'm all injured. And last week I was at a function where an old man came up to me and I said, how are you? And he said, oh, I took a fall on Thursday. And I was making fun of old people. And then I went and took a proper fall today. Do you take falls, Alistair?
Oh my
I fell into traffic the other day.
You fell into the traffic?
Yeah.
What is going on, guys? Stop it.
This is an old men conversation. I'm only in my 50s. I sound like an 80-year-old at the retirement Shady Pines.
I fall down a lot. It's my party trick.
There we go. So we've got three fallers in the...
I want to understand how Alistair can fall into the traffic. Please explain.
The floor is yours.
Was it an S attempt?
The floor is yours.
No, I was walking back from the shops, and for some reason I was walking a little bit too close to the curb, and I missed my step, and I ended up on my hands and knees in oncoming traffic.
Hey. And this is Joburg. You've only got about 2.5 seconds to get up.
I jumped straight up and back onto the pavement in 2 seconds.
Yeah, because a Joburg driver will ride over you. They won't hit the brakes.
Drag you along.
Stellenbosch, they stop at the zebra crossing, but in Joburg, it's like, look at that old white guy lying in the middle of the road. The old hobo hijacking taking place or something. Right over him. There we go.
Okay,
Yes,
but now
Tonya.
hang on. I'm sorry, but the concerned friend in me
Oh, yes.
is jumping up and down and going, please, can I see that hand again?
All right, I put it up, but I'm okay. It's just a scratch. In fact, I haven't had a scratch like this since I used to ride bicycles as a kid. So it brought back really nice. Like I've got a. I haven't had a roasty for 30 years.
We put antiseptic on it.
No, man, I spat on it. I spat on it. I'm from Springs. We spit on it and we rub some sand in and take a worm cure a month later. Because they're worm eggs in sand. You like that,
That's
Alistair?
why you can't kill him.
All right, so that's my embarrassment today. No, you can't. I've got a strong immune system. So yeah, you can say hi in the comment section as you join us. Either, well, some people comment live on the show, but then I see the conversation goes on till 1 o'clock in the morning. There's a party that happens after every show. Gail Mortensen and Helen Knickelbein and all of them, they start chatting and the guiders get involved. And the next thing, there's a whole conversation that goes on for hours. So even if you don't watch the show live, there are people ready and waiting to talk to you on the show, even if we're not on. So that's good news if you're watching this after the fact. But if you're watching it during the show live, like now, how do you know now? I mean, Natasha Morrissey always has a problem with this. She hits the button at 9 o'clock and goes, "Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?"
But you know what I mean. 3 o'clock if you're watching. Then if you comment in the comment section, then we can we can read your comments out on air and put them on the screen. So please remember that. The more I can't hear you. The more comments, the better.
I have my hands up.
And if you've got questions, then I'll take your questions. No. Just because your hand's up doesn't mean you get to go immediately. It means I'm ready to talk. Yes.
My hand's been up for a while. You've been ignoring me.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I wanted to see our guest's T-shirt again because BW is my customer. I want to see that.
There we go.
EW.
You like that?
Check.
There's an old combi. An old combi. You could pick those up for next to nothing 20 years ago. Now $500,000 won't get you a good one. It's crazy.
No,
that's why I'm holding on to my Beetle.
Very cool get up there, man.
That's why I'm holding on to my Beetle. My Beetle's my retirement plan. I reckon if I leave it out there in the sun for another 20 years, it will become worth so much money, I'll be able to buy a house on the north coast somewhere. All right. Before we get, we're going to read comments out in just a moment. Before we do, did you see Alistair's pictures that he put on Facebook, where he's in the movies? Because you know Alistair's the only movie star on the show. Have you ever acted in a feature film, Tonya? Have you?
I have not.
I've never acted in a feature film. Greg, have you ever acted in a feature film?
Definitely not.
See, but Alistair has. How many feature films have you been in, Alistair?
I've been in 2 series.
Yes.
And I've been in a couple of international adverts.
Oh, wow. All right, so I'm going to put something up on screen now. This is you in looks like you came to fight the Boers or the Zulus. You're in a red...
That was in Black Sails.
Okay. It looks like you got blixened there. You look like you lost that war.
The pirates beat us up. I was one of the captives.
Oh, I see you got the black hat and the whole outfit. Then there's one of you in a dressing...
That's extraordinary.
Now, what's this one of you in a dressing gown?
That was when I was...
Oh, dear.
It was Alistair this morning.
I was in the international advert for Norway. That little radio thing that you got there in the front of the picture is where I had to go out and jam my finger into this thing because 3 guys were rapping in the street.
Oh, and you switched the radio off. Okay.
I had to go out and turn the radio off and look at these guys and go, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Then what's this one where you've got a 4-pound hammer in your hand and an anvil?
I was a Philistine metal worker.
Hey! Round of applause for the Philistine, please.
Yeah. I was a metal worker.
Oh, this is priceless. This doesn't
it gets better.
On Gareth Cliff's show.
No, Gareth Cliff doesn't do this. This gets better. Hold on. Do you look like a farmer? You look like one of those returning Americanas in this picture. What's that one? Where
you know what he looks like?
Yeah?
Good.
No, you can talk. You had your hand up.
Okay. Me or her? Her
Tonya.
or him? Please.
I don't know.
Okay.
She wanted to talk. Do you want to talk about the one where he looks like a farmer, like he was come Great Trek or something?
I think he looks like something out of a Monty Python skit.
Not that. You're looking at the wrong picture. Hold on. Okay, who's this
The
out
one
from
with the
biblical
anvil.
times?
The one with the
No,
anvil.
we've moved past that one. Now we've gone back to something like
Oh,
that.
the farmer. Oh, my goodness. It's out of Africa.
What's this one where you got a turban on your head and you look like?
Let me answer this.
Oh, you want to
We're
go?
jumping back into
Okay, let's go.
Wow.
Hold on. Let's go back to the
It's the
farmer.
first white Arab I've ever seen.
He is.
Allow me my moment here.
Yes.
The farmer, I was in The Crown, where the scene was in
The
Kenya,
Crown.
where when Queen Elizabeth was told about the death of her father.
We don't pay you. We don't even pay him. Yeah, we've got a Crown actor on the team. This is crazy.
What do you mean you were in the
That-
crowd?
You didn't know this.
David
You've just
was
been
shooting
listening
that
when he
scene.
said he was a security guard and a this and a that. You didn't
Yeah.
know that he has acted in The Crown.
Yeah. The scene that they were shooting that day, the director stopped the whole production
Yes.
when he saw me and he
Yes.
said, "Excuse me, sir, do you do double work?" I said, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
He says, you are the spitting image of Charles Dance.
Well, I don't know who that is, but
He
He
know
was
who
Tywin-
Charles dances, I think.
Tywin Lannister in Game of Thrones.
wow. Okay, and then there's this.
Oh,
now, can
I
we
didn't
move
watch
to
it.
the one where you look like you just stepped out of biblical times?
That I was in. That
Well,
was
no, where he's an Arab.
He's an Arab.
yeah. That was I was a citizen in one of the towns of Kings and Prophets, the story of David and Saul.
This is amazing. Now, I'm going to put a picture up, and I'm going to try not say anything until it appears on the screen in front of Tonya in about 15 seconds. Because I want to put the camera on her and see if you got the same reaction I got. Okay, are you ready?
Stop it.
Here we go.
Oh, you're so
All right,
bad.
hold on. There we go.
Okay,
All
I'm
right,
ready.
there's the picture.
I'm
and then
ready. I'm watching.
I'm going to grab you as soon as you react.
Okay, all right. Here
Yeah.
we go.
Wait.
It should be here in a minute.
Just take a few seconds to get to Sidwana Bay.
Oh God!
Can you? What happened to you there? You got blixened.
What is
That
that all about?
That's when he was in a Tom
There was a
Cruise
fight
movie.
between the pirates and the redcoats, and the redcoats lost.
There we go. And that's the face of a
Blacktail.
You didn't see
Okay,
this?
Tom, but like,
This is
can
a-
you please go back? Like,
To
I want
which
to go
one?
back to that
Arab?
anvil one. The anvil one.
The anvil?
No,
Okay.
the
there's all right, the
anvil,
anvil
yes.
one's on. Look at that. Look at that. You tell me you wouldn't say yes to a date with a man. The man with an anvil in his hand like that.
That was the opening scene for one of Kings and Prophets.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, now he's bragging. See that? Now he's just showing off.
You know what I find? You know what I find very ironic is that he's acted in biblical movies.
Yes, and he's an atheist.
And he's the only atheist
I know.
amongst us.
I know. That's right. Oh, well. 3 cheers for the
That's
atheist.
funny.
There we go. Belton
Yeah,
Fairwood.
like,
the
really
Tom
bro,
London
bro.
show.
I mean,
Where-
that's,
2/3.
I mean, you make a good biblical character. You really do.
Apparently,
and a great
Apparently.
Arab.
And next show we'll show off Alistair's chessboard. That's the next thing we're going to do on Show and Tell with Alistair. I think we should make it a feature.
Alistair's chest.
He made a chessboard. But just, don't say anything. We'll show the chessboard off next week. Okay, I think he's looking for a buyer. Are you looking for a buyer for the chessboard?
I am, yeah.
All right, there we go. We'll try and sell a chessboard on the show next week. I had a meeting with
I can just imagine.
I had a meeting with Wissenhof Coffee. This lovely lady at Wissenhof. She wants to help us if we need help with the charity and stuff like that, which is nice. And then she's like, I was like, I'd love to put you on the show as a coffee sponsor, but I'd charge you. And I know that these coffee places don't have huge marketing budgets. So then I'm like, oh, what could I do? Then I thought I could sell your coffee. If you let me resell your coffee, then I'll put it on the show. So I'm waiting to see if Kobus Visser, because he's the guy that decides whether Tom gets to sell his coffee or not. Next week, there's a big meeting with Kobus to see whether Tom, you're on screen, so you can just talk. Go for it. I don't like this finger story anymore. Yeah. Yes? What do you say?
Everybody, you need to know that Tom London and I had a discussion last night.
Yes.
And I said to him, make sure you walk away with money from Wiesenhof.
No,
That's what I said to him.
Yes.
But now he's walked away with coffee that he's selling.
No, I haven't done the deal yet. It depends if they will sell me coffee or not. They might not.
There's an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
There we
Listen,
go.
you are fired as your sponsorship
No,
person.
leave me alone.
Absolutely fired.
No, I couldn't say no, and I haven't said, okay, I'll put the coffee on the show. The lady said to me, she said, we could help you with, like, this next case, Warren Kennedy. We could do a golf day or something. Last one, they raised $200,000.
That's nice.
Now, why would I say no to that? But that's not my money. So I'm like, all right, we
really good.
we could get $200K and help someone.
You didn't say that.
That was what that's what she said. She could help us with that. I was like, fantastic, thank you. And then I was like,
okay.
And then I was like, and me. And then and she said our marketing budget's very small. And I think she was telling the truth. Because because the shops are in hospitals and they don't have to market. Obviously, they've got a market that comes to them every day. So I was like, damn, I'd really love your coffee on the show, but I don't know how to do it because I'm going to charge. And then I thought, well, maybe we could just sell coffee. Because we're going to sell other stuff as we go. Like we're selling a chessboard next week. Why can't we sell coffee? Yeah.
Okay. Like, firstly, I completely apologize for taking you out.
Oh, wow. That's the first apology I've ever received from Tonya Curry. First apology in 7 years.
Such a
Never.
liar.
She normally just shouts at me. All right, listen, we got to get to Greg. Okay, we got to get to Greg. I mean, Greg's sitting here, and I think he's wondering what the hell he's walked into.
Say something now, because you're not going to get a word in edgeways if you don't say something now.
Yeah, all right, so let's get to the comments and see who's on board. If the usual suspects are here. Gail Lee Mortensen says, how's it, everybody? Marlene Falkenberg says, hi, everyone. Uno Guida, one of the Guida counters, says, hello, everyone. Margaret Guida, Mummy Guida, says, hello, everybody. Helen Mitvach says, hello, everybody. That's the granny who teaches the people aerobics in the gym when the instructors don't arrive. We're very proud of her. We've got our very own aqua aerobics people instructor on the show. Are you feeling better? Asks Helen. Me? I'm fine. Oh, Una. They're not talking to each other. They're not talking to me.
It took a fall.
I took a fall, but it wasn't directed at me. Sorry, I busted in on someone else's conversation. Gail Mortensen says, how's it, Greg? Welcome. Great to hear. Says, I'm from Lynn Pruse. Lynn has got hold of us twice, and each time she says, hi from Ireland. There's a Blarney Brothers. What's in this paper bag over here? Let's open it and find out. Do you remember there was a cassette, the Blarney Brothers? Used to make my parents play it in the car loud. And the tape started with, we went like this. Oh, Mick, what's in that brown paper package you got over there? And he says, well, I don't know. Why don't we open it and find out? And then they open it and it goes, big explosion. And then this voiceover comes on and goes, this is the Blarney Brothers. We've just blown in from Ireland. That's how you market yourself, man. Lynn, good to have you on board. Cheryl Foster says, hello. Hello, Cheryl. Rita Volman says, hello from a cold PE. I hope you're all well. The Friendly City on board. You didn't hurt yourself too much. Nah, I'm okay. I'm lucky I still bounce. Emily Hudson says, hello, funny bunnies. Lovely to see you, Greg. Going to enjoy the show today. Gaynor Schulenberg says, hi, everybody. Helen has fallen twice at the park run. It's not good at our age. Yep.
Ooh, oh,
Karen Elva says, kiss for your Aina, Tommy. Ooh.
Tommy.
Ooh. I got a kiss and a Tommy in one sentence.
One sentence, yeah.
When you marry me.
Ooh.
Una Guida says you could have called the Guida ambulance, get dropped off. I was so worried that a Guida would drive past because one of them lives on this road that I was walking on. They both live on the road, actually. And that was my first thought. When the car stopped, I thought, I hope it's not Una Guida.
That
would be funny.
Anyway, Margaret says, ach, shame, Tom. That's rough going, boykie. Stadig oor die klippies. No, I was perfectly sober at the time. I'm unhappy to report.
You were on your way to the bottle store, not that from it.
No, I don't go to bottle stores, man. Benita Harris says, hi, Tom. Just walked in. What happened? I took a fall. hurt myself.
Tommy took a fall.
I need some sympathy from. I need some female company and female sympathy. Shame, Tommy.
You come to the right place.
Shame, Tommy. Springs spit for grazers. Amen.
There we go.
Margaret Guider says, "Hi, Greg. What a pleasure that you've made your presence. Your art is absolutely fantastic. We're going to be showing it off in just a moment." Helen says, "Hello, Greg." Moira says, "Why on Facebook when you have thousands of views do you have a few likes? If there's a problem," I don't know what that is. I think it's when I moan about the likes, but that's just to, like, I'm using reverse psychology on you to press more likes, Moira. Basically, if you press the like button, I like you. And if you don't press the button, I don't like you. I mean, if you don't like me, you know what I mean. I'm joking. Not really. You're like an ex-girlfriend to me if you don't press the like button. Wendy Kutsia, hello you all. Gail says, been an extra in a few South African... Gail's another one. We've got another famous person on board. Gail E. Mortensen.
Another famous person,
from
TV person.
South African movies. Emily says, tell us more. Oh, they're starting to talk amongst themselves here. Alistair, what a surprise. Now we have a shining star on our hands. Jennifer Janssen van Veeren, the supermom, is on board. Hello, Tom, Ali, and Tonya. How's it, Jenny? Everyone calls her Jenny, and I call her Jennifer.
Hello, my Jenny.
It's like you won't call me Ali, but you'll
I
call...
will only call you Alistair. Anita says, good afternoon, dysfunctional family. There are a lot of people on board here. Kirsty Buerta, jack of all trades. Alistair, Kurt Overton says the A. He looks real biblical, says Jennifer. I know, that's what we said for an atheist. Alistair Jameson, you look like you're ready to sort out the tunnel in Zama Zama bunch of primrose. As in, does liking...
You've got mallet in your hand.
So, Moira wants to know if liking me on Facebook causes a problem. No, unless you have a jealous husband. That might. But no. Kirsty Buerta says, oh my gosh, he must have a double. Beth Lloyd over in the UK has fallen a total number of 12 times in the UK since having her knee cut in half at 5 to 12 New Year's Eve. This is a big story by a guy jumping off a wall backwards. Who knew?
Tom, I don't know about you, but I'm having a sound issue, and I see a couple of people say you're going in and out. Is it just Sedwana?
Yeah, I don't... If it is, it's on Facebook side, because we've definitely got sound coming through and going out.
Okay, no.
I'm not having a problem.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
I think it's the internet. You need Elon Musk, Starlink. You need Starlink.
Starlink.
Okay, I can't put all of this on. There are too many. Sure, let Greg talk now, Tommy.
Yeah, jeez.
People.
It is true.
I'm going into cramp here.
No, there's no reverence towards me. On the show.
Sorry, Greg, you came all this way for nothing.
No, stop it! I'm just the dancing monkey, and when I dance too much, they say stop now. Somebody said the show is food for their soul.
Cute.
Hello, Elsa B. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Mandy, the disciplinarian. Sharon Nelson on board. All right, are you ready to see some of... I'm blown away by Greg Norman's art, and you're going to be too in just a minute from now when we showcase the art of Greg Norman on the show today. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Your comments and your questions are wanted and needed on the show. First, though, I'd like to introduce you to Yvonne Wolhutter, who has a very special deal for you at Suzuki Kyalami in Rivonia.
Hi, I'm Yvonne. And have I got two amazing deals for you. First up is the Suzuki Grand Vitara. Packed with features and made for the South African road. I've got one unit available for $329,900. Next up, the Suzuki Baleno 1.5 GLX manual. It's got all the creature comforts you could want, and we've got a handful of units available at $289,900. So don't delay, come and see us today at Suzuki Rivonia and Suzuki Kyalami, the home of happy customers.
Sure.
That's a good deal. There's only one left. You better rush.
Very good deal.
Get in your skadonk and go trade up. Available now at Suzuki Kyalami, Suzuki Rivonia. Right. Okay, Greg Norman.
Tell him Tom sent you.
That's
Alistair's
Alistair
sleeping on the
sleeping.
job.
He's busy looking at something that he picked out of his beard. Ugh. There we go. He's all clean again. Gareth Cliff doesn't have that either. People with beards and food in their beards. We do on the show. All
Greg,
right.
are you all right there, mate?
Yeah, Greg, are you
fine?
okay, Greg?
Oh, I'm nodding off slowly.
Now you see,
You're not on this show.
yeah, he thinks you're boring.
No, I don't have the pictures to look at. I wanted to see Alistair in an
That's right.
anvil
Yeah, you
close
didn't get to see that.
Games of Thrones.
Don't worry, mate.
Yeah.
So the first thing I
Don't
want
worry.
to do,
The PTSD. We saved you the PTSD.
first thing I
brought
want
it
to
with
do
me.
is I want to show off this painting that Greg brought into my house. So I'm just going to switch to that camera there quickly. Look at that. It's quite big.
Wow.
It's a big. That must be what's that? A meter wide.
Meter by 760.
Meter by. It's a nice big painting of George Harrison. And who's the blue lady? Is that one of his ex-girlfriends?
Well, you know I'm sorry to say on the show, is there an age restriction?
No.
Okay, because it's quite sexual.
Oh.
I mean,
No kids allowed.
the song, the painting is based on the song. Help me, Tom.
Oh, I don't know. George Harrison songs?
Somewhere. No, someone.
While my
Somebody?
guitar gently weeps.
No.
No.
God, I can't
Something
believe
in
my
the way
brain-
she moves me.
Yeah.
Moves me like no other lover.
There you
One of
go.
the
There
greatest
you go.
songs ever to come out of the Beatles.
Yeah. So if you listen to the words, they get rather sexual.
Yeah.
And so the painting has a lot of innuendos,
I get it.
graphic innuendos.
I see this. I mean, this is a stunning. Look at that.
Somewhere,
Stunning.
yes,
Hey? I know Tonya would like this painting because she's got a Fender Stratocaster on the wall behind her. This would go so nicely in
do.
her studio.
I
So-
do.
so I did-
Okay, the song is called, just in case you wanted to know, it's called Something.
Something, yeah.
something. Thank
That's
you.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called Something.
Yeah, sorry. And this George Michael. Sorry, no.
George
it's
Harrison.
George Harrison.
That's the guy that discovered gold in Joburg and joined the Beatles.
I thought that was Barney Bonato.
I did too.
Like you.
It's
you
George
tripped-
Harrison, man. Where did you people go to school? George Harrison, before he joined the Beatles, he tripped over a nugget of gold outside Eastgate. Didn't
Barney
you know
Bonato.
this?
Like you, he fell on the pavement.
No, man. Go ask Grok. Tonya, can't you do some research? Who
Oh,
tripped
stop it.
over
You're
the
talking
nugget there?
nonsense
I'm not. It
now.
was George Harrison. He was the guy that tripped over the gold nugget outside Eastgate. There's even a statue of him outside Eastgate when you drive
George
into Joburg.
Harrison.
It was George
Oh,
Harrison.
yeah. There is a statue.
Yes. Yeah, George Harrison. But he may not be the one from the the Beatles.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's
Just
get-
out by a few hundred decades. or
All right, so this.
You're talking absolute nonsense.
No, I'm
by
not.
the way.
No, I'm not.
It's a 72 kilogram gold nugget that was discovered by John Deason and Richard Oates.
They claimed the fame, but it was George Harrison who tripped over it.
Of course, it was
Grok
George
is lying.
Harrison,
Grok
Tommy.
is
Let's
Grok,
go.
Grok is lying. So
What does Elon know?
don't we agree that this is a fantastic painting?
It's gorgeous.
Now you could be the owner of that painting because we've got a raffle. And we'll tell you more about the raffle in a moment because we are here not only to showcase Greg's work but also get this raffle out and raise some funds. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's go through some of your work, Greg. Let's start off with the George Harrison picture that's on screen now. Where did the inspiration come from? From listening to the song?
Yeah, I'm going to do all four of the Beatles. I've done Imagine already.
Okay. Is that the John
The
Lennon
John
one with the?
Lennon, yes.
I think that is stunning with the piano keys at the bottom of the glasses.
What I got carried away with is, if we can see it, is in his eyeglasses.
Yes,
He's sitting writing the music at the piano.
at the top, like is the reflection.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fell in love with that. So the idea is to actually use
Wow.
all four Beatles. The only problem is that Ringo didn't sing a single word title.
Yeah, he just played the drums.
No, but George Harrison wrote his hit song.
Yes. While my guitar gently.
No, for Ringo.
Oh.
Come on, Tom.
No, I don't know Ringo Starr's music.
It don't come easy.
Okay. And
Was
that
his
wasn't
hit.
written by him.
It was written by George Harrison.
Okay.
And something was written by George, obviously, for his wife.
That's right. Because you got those two. You still got the other two to go.
Yeah. And
All
then,
right.
And then I got waylaid.
Yeah, we'll talk about that now.
Yeah.
I want to run through some of the other artwork here and get people's comments on it. There's would you call this a bust or a head of Nelson Mandela?
It's a bust.
A bust.
Life-size bust.
And what is that? Is that the clay
Yeah,
model?
It's a piece of sculpture in wax clay, it's called.
And then do you use that to cast
Correct.
a sculpture?
The masterpiece, yeah.
So have you haven't
beautiful.
cast it yet, have you?
It's quite tragic, actually, because...
There's a story behind this. Hey, you were going to do it for the foundation and they didn't want it.
So, I like Carolyn Stein, but long before I knew of her, each Mandela Day I did a piece of work.
Okay.
Even while I was still working commercially. And in 2010, I painted him with what I called the Nelson Mandela and the Rainbow, and the Children of the Rainbow Nation. There was
Yes.
little kids around him with soccer balls.
Nice.
The year before I did him, it's actually taken from a photograph of him sitting next to Bill Clinton in the UN, I think it was. I didn't put Bill in, I painted him out, and
Yes.
I called it Nelson Mandela Looking Back.
Okay.
It would be sad today, but it was the first Mandela painting I did. So I did a series, each Mandela Day I did a series, and then the sculpture I started it on
Okay.
that day. It took a year to finish.
Wow.
In between the other
That's
pieces.
impressive work, hey? We got to get that cast, Greg.
Beautiful.
He's just lost. The people just literally when he had died within weeks. There was just no interest in
Crazy, huh?
buying art of his. Not that I
Crazy.
wanted to profit off him.
Sure. But look at all that work you've put into it. That
Yeah.
deserves to be cast.
So it's in a cupboard at home.
Wow. Let's go. Moving on to, that's a leopard. Wow.
So
That's
is the one
lovely.
of the butterflies or the baby?
I'm going to hold this up and try not to take us off air. That one?
Yeah, it's the one of the butterflies.
Oh, there are butterflies around it. I didn't notice that.
So,
Okay.
So a wonderful person commissioned that piece. But she's very gentle. And whilst talking to her late husband, who I knew quite well, she believed came back in the presence of a yellow butterfly.
Oh, wow. So there's meaning in that. You like to do that. You like to put
cute.
meaning in little bits and pieces.
Yes. it's what
Hi,
we
I'm
artists
Yvonne,
do, Tom.
and
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. Okay. Okay, so
Okay,
I'm
so-
starting to notice more, as you pointed out.
So I put them in to soften the image because the leopard itself is quite intimidating.
Yes, of course.
And
Okay,
she
here-
loves leopards.
here's Andy Warhol. That's almost like a Van Gogh style.
Yeah, so when I started my art career officially, I mean,
Yes.
I've been an artist all my life, but when I started painting properly, I thought, I don't have a genre. I needed to find myself something that people would look at.
So
and
what, you
say,
go through Impressionism, Cubism, just keep
Well,
rolling
you
through
know,
them all?
Everyone's got their favorite artists, and I had a whole bunch.
Yes.
And it's unfortunate.
That's
it's
like
the
me,
same
yeah.
as my taste in music. It's
Yeah.
very eclectic. So I thought, well, let me do Van Gogh by Picasso,
love
Picasso
that.
by Van Gogh, and
Here's
so on.
Andy Warhol by Picasso,
Yeah.
and here's Van Gogh by
Wow.
Picasso. Isn't that stunning? There's a painting you
Yeah.
painted of a tree looking up, and it's
Yeah, black lightning.
would you call that impressionist? Or what is it?
abstract?
Abstract?
Yeah, could be impressionist.
Like from a distance, I don't know. Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I've zoomed in on it so we can get into the detail of this painting. Stunning, such detail.
It lives in Portugal.
Really. Then you spoke about our friend Carolyn Stein, who you painted a painting of her when she conducted the Joburg Philharmonic or whatever a year or two ago.
That's when I discovered I was going blind. But
Really?
yeah, it's actually a sweet story. Her PA, Yaku, got
Yes.
hold of me and said, would I like to paint? I'd actually started this thing called portraiture,
Yeah.
painting people's animals.
Yes.
And I'd put up a few pieces, and Yaku came along and said, would I paint his boss's dogs? I didn't know who his boss was. So I said, sure, send me pictures and I'll give you a quote, etc. What size do you want, etc. And he said it was a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. And the next thing, I didn't get a picture of the dogs. I got a picture of Carolyn Stein conducting
Oh, wow.
an orchestra.
Which is a little bit more complicated to paint than a Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah.
But
Two
what
Yorkshire Terriers.
Now, I mean, zoom in here as well, because look at the detail. I mean, there's PJ Powers, there's Tim. You can actually identify the people by name in this painting.
So let me tell you what the trick. He came and he asked me if I'd give him a quote on painting her in the orchestra. And there would be some people that he'd put in. In fact, he didn't come back to me. So I started putting pictures of the people she knew, Nelson Mandela, Graça.
Yes.
Her late mother, her sisters, and a couple of others, just as Soma. And he came back with 34 people that I needed to
So
paint.
can you paint all these little faces as well?
Can you add these in? And these are all known people. So, and they're all the size of a thumbnail.
Tiny, eh? What incredible detail.
So-
I love it.
And it's what I call painting on the fly. I don't know what my fellow artists call it. But you literally paint them in situ. Tandeka or PJ didn't want to be painted.
Oh, really?
I must have painted her 10 times.
Wow.
Wiped it out, started again.
Wow.
Painted. And the other people that literally 5 strokes they were done. It was lovely. But yeah, so it ended up with 34 portraits in total.
Gee whiz.
And when I presented it to Carolyn, we spoke about doing a Guinness Book of Records thing.
Yeah.
Because I thought, who's painted 34 portraits?
Yeah.
Anyway, apparently someone
has.
100.
Wow.
100. So she then said, well, what about 167? So, because 67 blankets. And the interesting thing, if I may, because it's pertinent and it gives context, is when I started this, I discovered there was this weird experience I was having with holding the palette, getting the brush, leaning forward and painting on the surface, and they're all different distances from each other. And I found it becoming quite difficult to concentrate on the detail.
Is that when you realize there's something wrong with your eyes?
That's when I realized there's something wrong with
Really?
my eyes. And I ended up wearing my dad's diamond cutting glasses. I don't know if you know what those
Yes,
are.
yes.
Massive loops.
Yeah. Just to see the detail.
You know, it's like
Wow.
old toppy.
All right, we'll get to your eyes in a moment. I've got a few more that I want to show off. Everyone's talking. I see comments that they love the koi fish
I love
painting.
the koi. I love the koi.
People love that painting.
Which one, the wish or the...
The one I got
swirl?
is the 3 swirling at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah,
With
yeah.
the coins underneath. It's just
Oh,
stunning.
no, that's the one wish. It
wish?
came from the Ukraine war.
Oh, really?
So, I started painting the koi for my wife, in fact. She put in an order.
Okay.
She didn't get it, by the way. And
Beautiful.
so I started painting the coins, and I thought the outbreak of the Ukraine war originally. I thought, well, why don't we make it one wish? So I sort of built
That's nice.
There's a peace sign in it. If you look
All right,
carefully.
I'm working that out here. Yes, okay.
The coins themselves were somewhat challenging, but I loved the feel of it, and I
Stunning,
just
yeah.
got totally carried away with doing them.
Here's Mahatma Gandhi.
Is that the sculpture?
Yes, stunning.
The bronze? Or
Yeah, the bronze.
clay.
Then there's these ballerina paintings, and there's this lady. I don't even know what you call that. It's a lady's back, a very nice lady's back.
Yeah, they're called a nude.
Is that a nude?
Well, how do you
Yeah,
know?
totally.
She might be a horrible lady.
She looks all
No,
right
I've
from
spoken to all
behind.
of them, Tonya. They're not horrible.
she,
They're
looks,
all wonderful people.
she looks fine from behind.
They're even nicer naked. So, yeah.
I can get you a free session if you want. If you come up to Joburg, you can sit for Greg.
I'm going to
Alistair,
say
yes,
thank you,
Alistair.
but no thank you.
So the thing is the love for the female form. When I was at art school, I mean, the boys were outnumbered 7-1 by ballet dancers.
Oh, so that's who you had to paint.
So you
wow.
didn't have to paint them. No, not at all. It's just they were lovely.
there.
They were all beautifully postured. They had lovely legs.
I know. I got the same feelings about ballet dancers.
Yeah. So it became a little bit of an obsession in terms of subject matter.
Understandably so.
Yeah, and then I just never discovered that Greg Norman style. I still don't have it. I think the Beatles thing is leaning into that
Yeah.
space with the sort of somewhat graphic influence
Yes.
because I was in advertising for so long. But the mixture of realism with abstract graphics, I've really enjoyed that. And
So when you were painting the painting for Carolyn,
yeah.
and you realized I can't see the detail like I want to, was that the first warning sign that something's wrong?
Well, funny enough, I'd got well on my way through doing Carolyn because she's
Yes.
much larger, and then the conductor, Russell Cock. The orchestra I made up completely out of my
Okay.
head.
Yeah.
They all shot from behind. And then when I started to do the portraits on the right side, so her family and Jaco and them, when I was finished, I turned to leave the studio and I couldn't see. It was blurred. And
Sure.
I thought, oh, it's just strain.
How long before you went to the doctor or an ophthalmologist?
Oh, gee, yeah.
You wait a while, like
Yeah,
most of us.
yeah.
It'll be all right. Put some spit
No,
on it.
and that's actually one of the things I was looking forward to about being here is making people aware of how we read ourselves and our
Yes.
health and whatever. I know you had
Man,
your-
you know, I didn't know I was dying. Honestly, I was lying there and actually dying, but I didn't know that because you've never died before. So how would you know what dying feels like? And I just
they don't
totally,
give you a handbook.
I misread the situation really badly. But I can imagine that you don't think your eyes are that bad. You wait a while. But
No, and we also-
keep hearing these words: early intervention is necessary, crucial.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is that we take aging as a natural
Yeah.
course. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just getting old. My eyes I need new glasses. And what I didn't realize is I've got 4 sets of spectacles on my easels, and the one's stronger than the other. And then I've got my father's diamond cutting glasses. And the more I was using and I've also got a magnifying glass
There we
with a lamp in it.
All right.
And
All of this should give you a clue that you need to get to the eye doctor.
somewhere
Yeah.
penny didn't
Yeah.
drop. And
Well, green phlegm didn't send me to the hospital until I couldn't breathe. So I understand this.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And then it was red.
Yeah, that's when
Red
you know
phlegm.
you're in trouble there.
Yeah.
That's when reality kicks in. Uh-oh.
Coughing up the EFF.
Oh, man.
So yeah, I just found it. I didn't find it scary actually until it progressed. And to give you an idea, and it's all of the viewers, I was sitting with a friend having breakfast, and he's a lovely guy, and he was talking about his hearing, and I was talking about my eyesight, and I thought, typical old toppies here talking. And he then said, why don't you come with me to the ear and eye clinic and just have your eyes seen? And I said, well, it sounds expensive. He said he'd sponsor me. So off we go. I don't know, I'm probably exaggerating. There must have been 40 scans
Oh, wow.
that I had done
Oh, wow.
of different things. And got called through to the doctor and the ophthalmologist, and she said, your eyesight's bad. So is someone saying something?
No. It could be Tonya mumbling or Alistair or something. Don't worry about it.
No. So
There are strange noises in the background on the show. Just ignore them.
No, I can't see hands going up. You can see hands
No,
going
there's
up.
no hand going up at the moment.
Maybe someone's cueing me.
No, we're fixated on you right now.
Thank you. I love being fixated. So we got to the ophthalmologist, had the scans, whatever, got ushered through to the rooms, and she said, you've got very bad cataracts.
Okay.
And the bad side of it is that I see in the documents you've got a history of glaucoma in the family, but you've also got a bit of a retina tear. Did you know when that started? And
No idea.
I had a car accident in
Okay.
January. A taxi reversed into me from literally 100 meters away. Just
Wow.
flat out.
Wow.
And I hooted, and by the time I thought, well, let me reverse,
It was too
there was
late.
someone behind me. I couldn't.
Wow.
And so he just whacked into me, and my glasses went flying, and my head hit the
That
window.
might have been when your retina
No
came
idea.
loose. Okay.
No idea. So she said, we're going to have to do this and we're going to have to do it soon, which threw me into a bit of a panic because that wasn't what I was expecting.
Sure.
And then we went back. She made an appointment. I think we went in April, and I went in last month. And she couldn't believe the regression.
Now, when people hear cataracts, they go, "Oh well, my grandfather had cataracts. That's easy." But it's a little bit more complicated for you, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's the nerve damage and the retina tear that is the scary bit, which needs kind of specialist hands.
Yes.
If it was just a case of, let's just whip out these cataracts lenses and pop new ones in.
Be easy.
Well, I'd take everyone else's advice where they've said, "Oh, I had it done and it's simple. You go in one day, you come out, and next week you've got your second one and you're seeing perfectly." I mean, I think I told you about my mom who sat on the other side of the room after she had hers done.
Yeah.
And she'd call me over and pull out an eyebrow and say, "There's an eyebrow that's out of the place." And she was 85 or
Vision's
something.
still good.
And her vision was spectacular.
All right. So, what do you need to restore your eyesight so that you can continue painting paintings like this?
Well, I need, number one, the surgery, but I need the money to raise because
Sure.
this Van Gogh being one of the people that I painted who's died of poverty-stricken.
Yes.
I didn't know he was shot. Do you know that he was murdered?
Yeah.
He died by a shooting.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And still lay in bed for a day and a half. And they would go up to his bed. He was living above a tavern or something.
Yeah.
And the tavern owner, people come and see how he was. And he
There you
had
go,
a
you're
bullet
telling
right
me.
hole through him, and they left him there. Nobody, didn't call the doctor.
They waited for...
There may have been a doctor, in fact, at that time who was a friend of his, who gets caught up in the story of taking art away, and then years later selling his art. Anyway, I'm a bit obsessed with
more than I
Gogh.
did.
Yeah.
I only discovered recently that he was murdered. He was shot.
And I love the story of him and his brother Theo buried next to each other.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's ivy on their
Growing
graves. It's stunning. One of the places I'd like to visit. Okay, but let's get back to your story because you've done. You originally needed about $70,000 to do this,
Yeah.
but you've got half taken care of.
Yeah. I mean, the doctors very kindly said,
Right.
I'll do the one off.
It's so nice to hear the doctors saying this and chipping in. So the doctors have said, all right, we'll help with the one eye.
Also, to your viewers,
Yeah.
So I have two real weaknesses, one or strengths, I don't know. I'm very optimistic.
Yes.
I'm terribly naive.
Yes.
So we're sitting there and the ophthalmologist is doing a thing and saying, "Look, I've looked at all your scans and you've got to have this done.
Yeah.
What medical aid are you on?"
Did you say the Greg Norman Medical Aid of South
said-
Africa?
no, I
the
said-
same one, the Tom London Medical Aid.
I said
yeah?
Tom London. I said Tom London in a Pirelli cap.
Oh, well, that
Medical
will
aid.
get you a 50% discount at most private
Well,
facilities in South Africa.
You had to see the expression.
Tonya's
the expression
muted
was-
herself, and she's talking and talking and talking, but we can't hear a word she's saying.
Sorry.
Yes?
Sorry, I said, it either got you 50% discount or it got you thrown out the
You
door.
could get screened at and thrown out. You either
It
get a
could
50.
go either
Yeah,
way,
if you're in government, good chance you get moved to a better ward or get linen if you throw my name around. In private, you could get a 50% discount or you could get screamed at and thrown out of the hospital.
Get chucked out.
Tonya, please pay attention. We ask questions. So, yeah. The long and the short of it is, I think I got.
So now
hold
you
of-
need 35.
I think I heard of Back Buddy through you.
Okay.
When you had your experience.
Yeah, a lot of people got exposed to Backer Buddy through the campaign that Alistair put together, actually. That
was it Al?
Well, whenever someone
The
says...
atheist.
The atheist put it to Al, the atheist, and when he... when he put it together, he did it so well. I had nothing to do with it, and people ask me nowadays, how do you do Backer Buddy? I say, well, let me introduce you to my friend Alistair, and then he advises. He's like, he is Backer Buddy's top advisor. He doesn't get paid by them.
So the one thing, the one thing we've discussed.
But he made enough money in the movie industry, so we're not worried about him.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, Greg.
Hollywood. The one thing that I think both of us have spoken about
Yeah.
is the kindness of others and the difficulty in
In asking for money?
In asking for money.
We spoke about that before the interview, and we chatted about this thing that we've got as human beings. It's actually just asking for help. I think there's some of us that are just, we're not inclined to ask for help very easily. And there will be people in the comment section who understand that, and there'll be some who don't. But even if you don't enjoy asking for help, a day will come in your life where you need help.
Yeah.
I think no matter who you are in this life, no matter what you've got, where you've been, what you've done, there will be a day when you need to turn around to someone and say, can you help me? I mean, it might be up the stairs, or it might be 100 grand. I mean, there is not a human being on this planet, I don't believe, that won't need the help from someone.
We designed it as independent beings.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just happens that way.
We need each other.
So the George Harrison painting, I thought just to push me over the edge, I'd raffle it at 100 Rand per ticket.
All right, so where do people buy these tickets?
This is the complication. So they need to email me or go on my Facebook page and say they want to, and I'll guide them to where they've got to go.
So I'm putting your name up on screen now so that people can find you on Facebook if they want to enter this raffle.
Oh, and Backer Buddy, sorry, if they just go and
and if they donate into Backer Buddy?
If they donate, they get, so if you put in, forgive me,
no,
500
let's
Rand.
Go with big amounts. If you put in
500 Rand, you get 5 tickets.
Okay, so every 100 Rand is a ticket?
Is a ticket, and
right.
You could buy, if we're allowed to talk commercially.
Yes, of course.
The economy is not great at the moment, but that would sell for about 45,000 in its day, which was only a few years ago.
Yeah.
But if you bought it, won it for 100 Rand, you could sell it in a reasonably short period for, say, 20,000. I don't know.
All right, so that's a 20 to 45,000 Rand painting. And that's what's been raffled off. If you make a 100 Rand donation to Greg's Backer Buddy campaign, then you're in the draw. So normally we just ask people to make donations to Backer Buddy campaigns, and we don't promise them anything except you get to participate in helping somebody. But this time there's a bonus point. So I've put the campaign in the comments section. You'll see Tom London. I've put the link there. And I just want to show you what it looks like. So when you go to Backer Buddy, you'll see exactly what you're looking for. It's called Help Restore My Vision. Ignore the 70 grand goal because the doctors are going to take care of half of that. So now we're 12 grand or so down.
Yeah.
And that's all you need.
Yeah, it's
and then you can go there.
It's whatever the fees are that Backer Buddy charge, which is bank fees and those sorts of things.
Yeah, we worked it out the other day. It's like 13 grand or something.
And the one thing I have to pay for the second op is the lens.
Yes.
The interocular lens.
All right, so but if you can get another 13K, you're going in.
I'm in.
Is it?
So I'm in, literally. I mean, she said even if I've...
All right, great.
So I'm in on the 18th of August, first hour.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So can we follow you? Can we catch up with you after that and ask how you're doing?
Yeah, with a patch over me.
Fantastic. Okay, so really what we'd like you to do this afternoon, and I scheduled this beautifully because it's payday. And I always say, don't ask for money on the 15th.
Very smart.
So,
good stuff.
So
Thank
please, I mean, we know we've got Warren Kennedy. I had a meeting this morning trying to get him, but he's 200 grand and a big op. So that's a little bit harder. But I thought in the meantime, Greg needs 12 grand. I mean, that's not much money at all to really change your life. It's a life-changing op.
Yeah.
Not a life-saving op, but it's a life-changing op.
Yeah.
And get you painting again.
And 120 chances only of winning that painting. So
right.
So, without overselling it, it's just, I thought rather than just sitting here saying, I really need your help.
Fantastic.
I'm going to give you something that I think
well done.
Might be quite nice.
All right. So if you go to Backer Buddy, this is the campaign you'll see. I'm going to put the link again in the comment section. But really what we're asking you to do today is to help us and help Greg restore his vision so that he can continue painting paintings like this. And if you donate to Backer Buddy, for every $100, you got a ticket. So you could win the painting. Something good could come, your way. And I think that is just fantastic. I love that. And I'm looking at the people that donate. Look, Brendan, Ishmael Mohammed, Sharon Barkhazen, Carolyn Stain. Carolyn always comes to the party. Hey? I mean, Carolyn is one of the nicest human beings on the planet.
Unbelievable.
And I recognize some of the names here, former colleagues and friends and things. But I'd like to. I would hope that if the Tom's Army's got a few rand spare, it would be really nice to see some of the people who watch the show, their names on your Back a Buddy campaign.
Grateful,
and so
grateful.
that's really why we're here today, not only to show off the art of Greg Norman, but to say, please, the arts in this country, you don't go into the arts so that you can buy a Gulfstream G5.
Not this week.
No. You go into mining if you want to do that. But if you go into art, it's all about passion, and it's not the best paid profession, which is why I think our artists need all the help they can get. All our artists, musicians and actors and artists, it's a problem. The money's no good. We haven't valued ourselves highly enough, or we've allowed ourselves to be valued poorly. And that needs to change. But until it does, you need some help here. So this is what I hope we can do today, is that if you're watching the show, you'll pop along to Back a Buddy. Help Restore My Vision is the campaign name, and I'll pop the campaign details in the... Alistair can do it as well if you want, so we can just double up on it and put the Back a Buddy campaign in there. And please, if you've got $100, that buys you a ticket and it helps get Greg closer to his operation. And that's what we're asking for today. You know how many messages we're going to have here. Do you want to hear what people have to say about your paintings? My audience, they tell the truth. Are you ready? Are you? Okay, here we go. All right. Don't moan at the likes. Just press the button, says Mandy. Oh, that she might be talking to Moira. Mandy's disciplining Moira there. Careful of the reverse psychology. Thomas just got everyone talking about how I'm confused with myself. Echo chatting. I wonder why people are saying the sound. Well, I hope the sound is all right now. So talented. Love Greg's art, says Gavin Langenfeld. He's so good. Sinatra said something by the Beatles is his best love song ever. That's right. Featuring George Harrison's fabulous solo. Stunning painting, says Gaynor. Barney Bonato, says Gavin. Everyone correcting me. They're all wrong, of course. We know that it was George Harrison that tripped over that rock. And they're going to come at me with this Barney Bonato story. Wow, says Dawn Stelfox. Greg, heart. That's good if you get a heart in a message. That's very good.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah. Gwen has just joined us from Australia. George was tripping, says Gavin. Gavin's on fire today. Gavin's normally quiet in the comment section, but today, Gavin...
Langenfeld?
Yes.
I love him.
We all love Gavin.
He's my mate.
Gavin they should make him mayor of Fourways, because I don't think there's anyone in Fourways that doesn't know Gavin.
Sweetest man.
Everyone knows Gavin.
So we all need to go to that casino thing there where Gavin plays.
Yes.
The casino thing.
Yes. You're allowed to say Monte Casino on the show. That's right. Margaret Guider says, George Harrison, beautiful painting. Are we talking about his marriage with Paddy Boyd with the song Something? We are, Margaret. Awesome painting. George was my favorite Beatle, says Wendy. His painting with the koi fish is insane, says Gavin. Wow, Greg, says Helen, you have such talent. The painting of Beatle, George Harrison, is so atmospheric. Superb attention to detail. Love the psychedelic ambience surrounding George's face. Congrats, Greg. Beautiful work. That's Gail E. Mortensen. Alistair, Alistair's also talking there. Wow, so talented. I can draw stickmen, says Gwen. The Nelson Mandela bust is stunning, says Gail Mortensen. You just compliment after compliment. Anita says, stunning work. Greg, you are a born gifted artist. I'm impressed, says Margaret. Very good work. Spectacular. Spectacular, says Karen. That tree, hearts, says Mandy. Wow. Wow, says Lillian Grayling. Richard Cock conducting there, says Helen. Anita Mainhardt, yes, I'm waiting for you. What are you people having your own conversations on? You see, lots of side conversations taking place. Yeah, all right. Greg, how did you start off with your artistic career, if I may ask? There's a question for you from Margaret.
Career-wise?
Yeah, art. How did you get into it?
Started when I was 4 years old.
Really?
Yeah. And the first ever achievement at school, primary school, was for my art. And I was terrible at maths and science. I'm terribly ADHD.
Okay.
And
you're in good company.
Yeah. So, art became the thing. And then I was struck with ambition as a young man. And I left the army and decided I wanted to get into a career. Was sitting, funny enough, in a Nedbank.
Yes.
And looked down and saw a magazine. I think it might have been Financial Mail. And it said the top earning careers, the top 10 earning careers in the world.
Number one, South African politician.
Stockbroker.
Yes.
And second was advertising executive. And I thought, I could do that second one. And I did that for the better part of 35 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and did nicely. I made some stupid commercial mistakes. I got taken by a massive organization. Lost literally everything. It has started my life again.
That's a good time to become an artist when you're starving.
At nearly 39, 40. Had to buy a new house and cars and whatever. And we lived in the same house now for 30 years and made a success.
Sure.
But started painting around 2009, sort of full-time.
Okay.
And then COVID happened.
Which wipes all artists out.
Well, it wiped all my consultancies out, my marketing work and strategy work. And so all I could do is fall back on my art and got my shirt full of paint. Get that, Tom? Did you get that?
Yes, I did.
Fell back on
I did.
my
I got that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I got that. Hold on.
I've sat
Daryl! Okay.
You're a bit slow, Daryl.
He's very slow. He hasn't taken his
Just
medicine.
very slow.
Who's Daryl?
He's the drummer. You didn't see him over your right shoulder there?
Oh, right.
He's just over your right shoulder there.
Who's Daryl other than your brother?
So Daryl's the drummer.
Brother Daryl?
So I can't get rid of this guy.
Other brother, Daryl.
Yeah, and then started painting and sculpting. I love sculpture. Love it. There's just no market for it.
Wow.
Nothing.
Wow. All right, everyone must ignore Ella Elizabeth, who's trying to get people to what? That's a scammer. That's on board. So
the lip took out the trash.
Did
I
you?
reported hit comments.
All right,
like
thank
I was
you.
like,
She's gone.
I was like
She's
a
gone.
ninja.
Boo! The Skyway. Boo to Ella Elizabeth. Boo! We hate you. What else? Langley. You're forcing me to do this. You're forcing me to do this. You're forcing me.
And now for a
Hold on.
Langley.
This is when we want to get the attention of the CIA.
Langley.
There we go.
Langley.
We now have that. And the next thing you know, they're outside the door. Although the CIA don't normally arrive with sirens. Yeah. Tom, I think
There's a joke to be made there. I'm leaving it.
Hold on. So, Tom, I think it could do you good learning to paint ballet dancers. Once Greg is healed, he could possibly guide you. I painted my neighbor's dog. The thing's still green, and he's very upset with me.
Langley.
I'm only joking. I'm joking. Where's that? Well, hold on. Seen that? This is.
I love you, Tom London.
Thank you.
You are a real man. I love the sound of your voice
I know.
and wish you'd come and live in America.
I know. We could drive
convertibles.
Exactly. You made me call up all those old sound effects. Okay, what else have we got here? That was Tonya's fault. She just said Langley enough, and I was in. Hello all, I'm having problems with my internet today. Alistair is the master of BackaBuddy, and my daughter the one that activates my transactions. There we go. Praying all the money comes in timelessly for Greg to have the surgery, says Gail. Love Greg's art, says Nancy Wemmer. Hey Nancy, nice to see you on board. Karen Eva says, Tom, Ella Elizabeth is spamming the gang. Don't worry, we've thrown a Lebanese person at her, and that's it. What a bargain with the raffle dynamic. Wow, says Margaret. Tonya, you make me laugh, says Una. Marilyn says she can relate to all the signs because her eyes are deteriorating. She's got cataracts and early stages of macular degeneration, no medical aid. Have to go to the government, 4 years to get one cataract done. I'm an artist too, 78 years young, SASSA pensioner. Boy, not easy, eh?
Join the club.
Not easy. Not easy at all.
There's a lot of us
sorry,
SASSA
Marilyn.
pensioners around.
Yeah, there are millions of SASSA pensioners. I'm not there yet. I got to wait a few years. Greg, praying for you. Hope you get better soon and you get your operation, says Michelle Fullion. You will get the amount soon, says Yvonne Duplessis.
Thank you.
I'm positive your op will be successful, Greg. Lots of wishes. Mandy Wilson has donated already. Koi fish is my favorite, says Una. Really hope you get to have your op soon, Greg. You'll get a lot of love from our viewers.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you.
People will be behind you on this.
This has been amazing.
COVID,
I have a question.
yes, go for it.
Greg, your art is gorgeous. I absolutely love some of those things, and I was looking at you now.
Oh, but
So
you
what
don't-
medium do you work in?
Yeah.
What medium do I work in?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking painting now specifically, obviously.
Oh, I was going to try and make a facetious joke. Mainly oils. I've tried acrylics. Don't enjoy it. It dries too fast. I know there are retarders and things you can mix in to make it slow, but I'm an oils man. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool old fart artist.
There we go. Asked and answered. It turns out that Alistair paints as well when he's not acting in Hollywood movies.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So I think
But I work specifically in acrylics. because
he
it's
specifically
fast,
with Plascon wall and all.
Enamel.
Well, we laugh, but have you ever watched that documentary of the two guys? The one was he would create copies of masterpieces in the UK.
No.
It's it's on YouTube. Fascinating story. There's this artist who legit says, right, I'll paint you Van Gogh sunflowers.
And he does.
But it's a fake.
Yeah.
I'm telling you it's a fake.
Yeah.
And then some art guy, a manager, buyer type of guy, he went and he tested him a few times, said, can you do water lilies and can you give me a Jackson Pollock? And,
Yeah.
and this guy did them beautifully. And then he went to him and said, listen, I can take one of these to Sotheby's and I can probably sell it for £100,000.
What do you think?
What do you think? And this guy was married with 3 kids and needed to pay school fees, and he didn't see anything wrong in the beginning. And then what the other guy would do was he would go into the art gallery or the museum, wherever they keep the provenance, the files and all these, and he would insert new files. So they would make a new painting,
That no one had ever heard of. Yeah.
And then insert the provenance into the filing system and then walk in innocently into a gallery of Sotheby's and say, is this thing worth anything? And then they would convince themselves it was real.
Yeah.
And these two guys went on for years doing this until they were bust. But he used to paint in acrylic, in wall paint.
Oh, that's enamel.
Enamel paint. They would use like wall and all. He was painting masterpieces in wall and all because it dries so quickly, and they didn't have to wait months and months and months to sell it. It's crazy. I'll find the link and send it to you. It's a fascinating story. My dad was also an artist back in the day. Where can we see Greg's pictures that he's done? Well, I'm putting Greg's Facebook handle up on screen now, and that's one place you can see Greg, and you can always get hold of him. Greg Norman on Facebook. Just look for him, Greg Norman on Facebook. Wow, well, we had someone cry on the show today. 4 laughed, 38 love us, 42 like us. More people like us than love us. And then some people didn't press the button, and those are the ones we don't like. So there. My back again. Look, tonight you sleep with the fishes.
The koi fishes.
The koi fishes. And that's it. Margaret would like a part in a movie wearing a clown costume or something. She needs the money, Alistair. Alistair, please, can you deal with Margaret on that one? All right, Greg, is there anything I've missed out on in this conversation? Anything that I might have left out?
Yeah, I just needed to say thank you so much for this.
Man, we're here to help each other. We're here to help each other. It's not even a big deal. That's what we're all here for. That's why people watch the show. We all believe in the simple philosophy that giving is good and kindness is good. That's it.
And the last thing to the viewers and podcastees.
Yeah. Never thought of them like that.
Read the signs.
Yes.
They creep up on you.
Yeah.
And you take it for granted.
Go do your eye test.
Yeah, or just notice your changes.
Yeah.
Mine are coming thick and fast. And
sure.
Yeah. It's I can't say it's scary because I know I'm in good hands and it's going to get sorted.
This is a dangerous comment. I think this could be dangerous. Please tell us a joke, Greg. You look like you have a good dry sense of humor. I don't know. That's dangerous.
That's been evident all afternoon.
No, we don't ask. Alistair's never been given permission to tell a joke on the show before because we do not know. Ever. We do not.
No way.
No way. No way. There's Primrose Hill getting upset with us.
All my jokes
I get them in cuddly anyway.
All my jokes are X-rated, I'm afraid.
Oh, there we go. You're going to have to get hold of Greg on Facebook. Go follow him or make friends with him on Facebook. All right, we'll keep up with you. We'll keep in contact. And listen, when you go in for surgery on when the 18th, 18th of August, everyone that's watching the show will be sending you good wishes and praying wonderful. And doing all sorts of great things. I promise you. So we hope we can raise a few rands for you and contribute and get you closer to that goal. But what I can guarantee you is you've got an army behind you. And if anyone gives you any cuck in that hospital, you just shout the name Tom London, and then a boogeyman, me, appears, and the doctors start doing their jobs properly. So they must remember that. Yeah. All right.
I don't think it'll be necessary.
No, I don't think so. I think you got good people there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yes, take a look. Look for that Backer Buddy link in the comments section. I put it in there twice. You can also go to Greg Norman on Facebook and find the link to Backer Buddy. If you put $100 in there, you get a ticket for the raffle for this. I still think, I could look at this painting all day. Look at that. Oh, it looks so nice in my house, hey? I even covered my television. I would never watch television again. I would just stare at George Michael and that blue lady's bum all day long.
George Harrison.
Did I say George Michael?
Yeah, you keep on confusing him with Barney Bernardo.
Oh, man.
You're getting careless with a whisper.
Okay, I think I must go now.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Tom.
Greg, so good to have you with us.
Greg
Thanks
will
for
shut
coming.
down for Tom London.
Oh, please. Tuesday, I got to shut Alistair down brutally. Don't tempt me. I'll just press that knoppy again.
I said read the signs, and he fell down this morning.
That's right.
He hasn't read the signs.
No, I know.
Be nice.
I'm still delusional. Tonya, anything you want to ask Greg?
I just think it's fascinating, Greg, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you
know
so
that
much.
you have us behind you, and you're in our good wishes.
Thank you.
You're going to be fine.
I'm sure I will be. This has been a blessing.
By the end of today, you'll have the money. Don't worry.
Oh boy, no pressure.
It works
no
like
pressure.
that.
No pressure.
From your lips to God's
My
ears.
then, guys, get clicking.
All right, Alistair. Any questions? I'm almost scared to ask. Any questions, Alistair?
Why would you be scared to ask what questions I would have?
Because I never know what's coming out your mouth next. You want me to be honest?
When are we playing around the golf, Greg?
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Are you a golfer?
Can I quickly tell you the ending of all of this, just for Alistair's sake?
Yeah.
So I walk into the, what was it called, the Wild Coast Sun.
Yes.
I walk into the golf office and say, I'd like to book a 2-ball, please. 4-ball. And they said, under what name? I said, Greg Norman. They all went,
whoa, he's here. There we go. That made Alistair smile. He got a big grin on his face after that.
Oh, I have a question.
Okay, there we go. Right at the end. Let's go. Yeah. You can ask
Is Greg Norman a famous golfer?
Oh,
God.
No, but wait. Because you've only heard of the artist. There you go. Thank you, Tonya. Yes. Gorgeous thing.
Yes.
Gorgeous
there we go. 10 points for Tonya. 10 points.
there.
10 points for Tonya. Well, Greg, thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Thanks for bringing the painting past so we could actually have it in the studio.
Thank you very much.
And I'll buy.
Going home with me. Tom.
I know.
I can see you looking.
I do. I love it. But I'm going to help you put it in the car, and I will buy a ticket. Damn right, I will.
Thank you so much.
And then
Thank you,
I
everybody.
hope I win. Can you just organize it when you put your hand in the fishbowl and that? Look for the name. Look for Tom. Yeah, not Alistair.
Tom Bernardo.
Oh, no. Tom Harrison to you. Right. Shane Chetty is standing by to tell you about the delightful Suzuki Celerio. If you're looking for a fuel-efficient car with all the features, then you want to go buy yourself a Celerio at Suzuki Rivonia or Suzuki Kailami.
Hi guys,
Here's
hope
Shane.
you're well. It's Shane here at Suzuki Kailami. So guys, when you're buying a car, of course I know, you guys want peace of mind. That is exactly why I want to tell you a little bit more about the Suzuki Celerio. So apart from this vehicle's legendary reliability as well as fuel efficiency, I've also now got on the Suzuki Celerio for you guys. It now comes standard with 6 airbags as a standard, a reverse camera in the GL models as a complete standard now, as well as a screen that you guys can see just here, 7-inch infotainment screen just there. In addition to that, I've also now got a 4-year 60,000 kilometer service plan on this vehicle, and included in that is a 5-year 200,000 kilometer warranty. You might have thought that was it. We have also thrown
We're back on air.
Are we live?
But well,
No.
I don't know.
you
No,
didn't.
nobody
You
heard.
fell
No, nobody
down.
heard the
Fell down.
nobody heard the conversation. I promise you.
Be
Okay,
patient.
okay.
He
But
fell
I,
down.
but I kind of cut Shane off before the end by mistake.
Oops.
So I'll have to play
Very
that
sad.
again next time. Yeah, so there we go. In one show, you got to learn that Alistair was in fact in the Crown, and you got to experience the great art of Greg Norman. And there's the raffle, and you can go to Backer Buddy. Some people saying it's not working that well, and normally when that's the case, it's because of like you, not the system. I'm sorry to say, but actually,
It is Mandy, though. It's
oh,
Mandy.
I wouldn't have said that if I'd known it was Mandy. Can't be you, Mandy.
Take it back.
I take it back. Actually, what I think was sometimes just try another device, because I've noticed that before. If you're trying on your phone, just go to a laptop or just try another device. That normally seems to
Yes.
fix the problem.
That's true.
And we'll also have
clearing.
Alistair look into it, because he's our Backer Buddy liaison. And he's allowed at Backer Buddy, unlike our representatives that we send to America. There's a little political jab. Anyway, and I think that's where we.
And
Yes.
if you do go to Suzuki in Kyalami or in Rivonia, tell them Barney London sent you.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Alistair. Good afternoon to you. Next week, we'll be checking out Alistair's chessboard. Next week, we're going to put Alistair's chessboard on display.
I'm scared.
He's a movie star, an artist, a chessboard maker. I don't know. There's nothing this
A
man
mover
hasn't
and
done.
a shaker.
Including riding a bicycle from Rustenburg to Joburg. I don't know if he's done. You haven't done blue movies, have you, Alistair? Surprise us.
No,
You haven't done a blue
No.
movie yet. Okay.
just black and white.
Why was it called a blue movie?
Oh no, let's not start that conversation. I've got no idea.
Anyhow,
Baby Hearts out of Sadwana, Tonya Curry, AcumenMedia.net. She watches the news so you don't have to. And then Greg Norman in studio with us today. Thank you, Greg.
Thank
and
you.
All the
Thank
best.
you. Thank you very
This won't be the end. We're going to keep in touch, and we keep people updated and keep pushing to get some money into their Backer Buddy.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And I'm Tom London. I am the chief monkey around here. Someone turns the organ, it grinds, and then the monkey dances like that. And then after an hour, the monkey says, "What feed me peanuts?" And that's when the monkey goes away. So now this monkey's got to go. And maybe I'll talk to you at midnight or 10 o'clock tonight if I'm lying in bed and I'm like lonely. So maybe,
Friday
or tomorrow
tomorrow.
night. Anyway, we'll see. Thanks for joining us. This show is brought to you by Suzuki Rivonia, the home of happy customers.
Tell them Barney London sent you.
It's Tom London, man.